Are the 49ers a Super Bowl team? If we're being honest here, guys, based on what they showed the first 2 weeks, the correct answer to this question is not yet. Not yet. If this is the ceiling of the 2021 49ers, the answer is no. They easily could have lost both of these first 2 games. They both came down to one score. They both came down to the very end. The difference of the game was basically a couple of plays and some luck. Now you get credit for winning. Definitely get credit for surviving. And what's cool about this team and this season is they definitely have the possibility to improve. This team has a huge ceiling. And I'm going to keep coming back to Trey Lance. I don't think they have a big ceiling with Jimmy Garoppolo. I think we've seen the Niners at their best with him. They can win games, but they're just so limited. It takes such a great performance from everyone around Jimmy Garoppolo for the 49ers to beat the best teams in the league with him at quarterback. Kyle has to be at his best. The defense has to be dominant. The special teams has to be dominant. The run game has to work. And when these things don't, they're vulnerable. If the run game falls apart, the offense isn't scoring. If the defense doesn't play well and they're playing anyone but the Lions, they lose. So I think we got to be honest and say this does not look like a Super Bowl team right now. Not even close. But if they could finally find a way to transition to the quarterback of the future, someone they supposedly like, I think they could be. But look, if you disagree with me, I'd love to hear why. I don't think this looks like a Super Bowl team with Jimmy Garoppolo. 17 points, one player on offense who looks confident right now in Deebo Samuel, not good enough. But this team could be a lot different in a couple of months. It could be a totally different offense in 2 months, in 1 month. So it's going to be a very interesting season. In a lot of ways, this is the most intriguing, interesting 49ers season ever that I've covered. It's great drama, great television. It's a lot of fun to cover. I do think that the Niners have to be very, very, as I said earlier, I think they got to have a short leash on Jimmy Garoppolo going forward. If he can win games scoring 17 points, great. As soon as he falls behind and the offense is sputtering, you got to have a spark. Sputtering. And the spark is named Trey. So, not yet, but this teams aren't locked until the trade deadline anyway. This team has opportunities to evolve and change, become better. They survive. They're 2-0. It's a great spot to be. This team has a lot of potential. I'm eager to see what they look like in a couple of weeks. I think they could start the season 3-0. But after that, it's going to get really difficult. Nathan says, I bet if Kittle sees Trey throwing him some long throws, if Trey plays, I bet he would play better. I can see that too, man. I could see that too. I know some of you guys don't like me bringing up Trey Lance after games. I'm not going to let the Niners off the hook on this. They traded up for this guy. I'm not going to let them act like we should forget about him for a year. No, absolutely not. That's not your 3rd round pick. That wasn't the 12th pick in the draft. You spent 4 picks on him. I'm not going to forget. When your offense scores 17 points, I'm not going to forget. Kittle always gets banged up. Kyle preserving him? Maybe. I paid a lot of money. He's the most expensive decoy in the league right now. All right, guys. Congratulations on the win. If you guys, Niner fans, you must be so happy right now. 2-0. Feeling a lot like 2 years ago. That's exciting. Both games on the road. This is going to be fun. I feel like we just might have a playoff team here. I hope so. I want to cover a playoff game. They're just going to need to get Ross Dwelley involved, and then they'll be able to take it to the next level.